the Lynx, number 1 in Class 2A, as they have a 17-0 record entering their 18th contest here tonight. 15-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference, good for first place. On the west side, they're 8-0 as well. First place ahead of the Springville team, as the Springville Orioles sitting at 15-1 overall the TRC. On the west side, they are 8-1, second of 7, as behind the Northland Lynx. 16-2 overall for Springville, the number 1 team in the land in Class 1A, as the two-time defending Class 1A champions. They've won 3 Class 1A state titles dating back to 2007, as the Lynx come in after not playing the best on Friday night. Came out very flat, according to head coach Brian Wheatley, in his 14th season. Only shot 21% in that first half. They were only up by 6. They had 9 turnovers in the first quarter. Chris Nielsen, John Swisher along from Northland High School. And Chris, the Lynx are going to have to be better tonight against the Springville team. It was a close game. Springville led a good part of that game back early on in the season when they first met on December 5th. That Tuesday night, Northland won by 13, 48-35, and had to rally back and hit free throws late to win that contest. So going to take a much better effort right out of the gate here tonight.
You're exactly right, Swish. Northland was fueled by a 24-9 run in that fourth quarter there at Springville, down 2 entering that third quarter, and the Lynx just kind of got hot like they kind of tend to do, led by those Flanagan twins.
The Flanagan twins and Ashley Tall, the leading scorer on this team, 15.6 a game. The second 1,000-point scorer in the history of Northland girls basketball. She reached that honor earlier in the season, as in early January against Monticello on that Saturday afternoon. She was able to get to 18 points and reach the 1,000-point mark, as Ashley Tall having a tremendous career as one of the seniors on this team. Then you have the Flanagan sisters, the twins, sophomores, as Grace Flanagan needs 11 points to hit the 600-point mark here tonight. Abby Flanagan has 453 in her career, and it's so much what they can do offensively and defensively, but they got some great role players to go around them here at Northland.
Yeah, Coach Wheatley, his bench, he goes, 3, 4 gals deep on that bench, and they seem to come in and just hustle and give a lot of good minutes for Coach Wheatley.
For Springfield, Christina Zaruba taking over for Nate Sanderson, the coach at Linn now, a late 90s graduate. Zaruba in her first season after being an assistant coach at Springfield for quite some time, as taking over here the program, and they haven't really lost much, led by Riley Minster and Michaela Nahazo, both Division II college prospects going to Minnesota State. They also have 2 other college athletes on their squad, volleyball players, Maddie Wagaman and Sammy Johnson, both playing volleyball at Kirkwood next year. For Springville, 6 seniors, 4 juniors. For the Lynx, 3 seniors, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 1 freshman make up the roster for head coach Brian Wheatley, the 40-year-old, 14th season, 252 wins, 76 losses. The 1996 grad of Esterville Lincoln Central, as he played for the AD and head boys coach here, Mike Hilmer. The UNI grad of 2000 is Brian Wheatley. He was assistant coach for Coach Hilmer from 99 to 2004. He took over the program, and only an 0-22 record that year before Coach Wheatley took over the program, and he's had tremendous success here as 7 20-plus win seasons the last 7 seasons, and 6 regional final appearances in a row as they look to get back to the state tournament. They were at the tourney a year ago and first-round losers, and the success just breeds success here in this program, and you can just sense it the way the girls want to be involved and want to play basketball, even on the holiday break. They want to be a part of it, want to be in the gym. That's what it takes to be successful at this level.
Exactly. This gym's always packed, before school, after school. Just girls trying to get better, boys trying to get better. You kind of see we got a mix of, a senior-laden team. We got some seniors, we got some young kids.
As the intros getting started here from Northland High School Gymnasium, as we'll take a look at the starting lineups ourselves here, as for Springville, Michaela Nahazo will get the start at the post position. Also, Riley Minster, the 5'6" senior. Nicole Kane, the 5'6" junior. And Maddie Wagaman, the 5'10" senior. And also Alyssa Yeager, the 5'11 senior. For the Lynx, Ashley Tall, Grace Flanagan, Abby Flanagan, Anna LeGrand, and Emma Ware are the starters for Northland. We will be back and get you ready for this one. It's Northland and Springville. Battle number 1, the top 2 teams of the Travelers Conference, and it comes your way next right here from KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor are your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoors, offering parts, sales, and service. Good luck to all area athletes from Ellis Implement and Outdoor, serving the area since 1937 in Coggin.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
John Swisher, Chris Nielsen back with you from Northland High School Gymnasium. We're ready for this one. Ben Lechtenberg, Dan Lechtenberg out of Manchester, and Randy Kramer out of Delhi. The officials assigned here tonight. And Springville gets the tip. We're underway at 6:02. It's Springville and Northland. Second meeting, first time December 5th. Lynx got the win 48-35. And here is a kick ball call. It'll stay on the sideline. Out of bounds. Springville going right to left here. So what's the key for Northland here tonight, Chris?
Coach, I think like always, Northland always tries to get out fast. Springville, kind of two different type of teams. Springville kind of slows it down just a little bit. Northland likes to run a little bit.
There's a three, top of the key, and got it to go. That's Nicole Kane, the 5'6" junior. As Kane gets her 15th free of the year. And on the other side of Northland, quick basket.
Yeah, Northland breaking the press pretty easy. Flanagan throwing it down court to Ware, and easy bucket for the other Flanagan twin.
Abby Flanagan gets her first field goal of the night. She's the third leading scorer with 11.4 a game. Ball is swatted away, and coming up with that one is Anna LeGrand. Lynx have it going left to right, knocked out of bounds.
Lynx look like they're trying to move fast again, like always.
Northland leads most of the categories here offensively and defensively as they score 73 points a game. They only give up 27 points a game. Springville scoring 60 points a contest, and they give up 34 a night. 3-2 Springville. Pass inside, knocked away, lost by Paul, but getting it back is Flanagan. Inside pass.
Good cut by Emma Ware right there.
Emma Ware, her first basket. She comes in, the sixth leading scorer on this team. As Emma Ware, 6 points a night, 4-3. The lead changed there as the Lynx have the 1 point advantage. Nahazel going left to right across the lane. Here's a three, right corner. Up and no good. Short. Front side rebound by Abby Flanagan. The right-handed thigh-high dribble over the right side. Now a skip pass right to left. There's a three. Grace Flanagan, no good. Off the backside. Rebounded by Nicole Kane. Here come the Orioles. 4-3 Northland. 6 minutes and counting. Quarter number one. This ball is knocked away. Going to get it is Maddie Wagaman. Standing player in this program. Last several years. Great success. 3 state tournament finals in a row in Class 1A. There's a turnover. Now Flanagan had it. It's poked away from behind over half-court line and then retrieved by Riley Minster. And Springville has it now, going right to left again, 4-3. Lakes have the 1 point lead. Pass inside, a travel call. Shuffled the feet as going up for the layup was Yeager all by herself. Got too big of a hurry, and the far side official calls the travel violation.
I don't think Yeager knew how wide open she was right there. She kind of got behind that little 1-3-1 that Northland's playing and had an easy bucket, just kind of skipped her feet.
As inside, fighting for it on the floor is a Northland player, LeGrand. It's knocked away. Springville comes up with it. Off the window and good. Got it to go there. Riley Minster, and a foul coming to the free throw line. Here we go as Minster will be on the line as the first foul is called on Abby Flanagan. Her first foul of the night here. 5-4, another lead change. Springville with the advantage.
Turnover led to the run out. Minster got behind the defense, and they found her for an easy three-point play.
Free throw is good. There by Riley Minster. Second leading scorer of this team, 17 points tonight. One of the 2 1,000-point getters for Springville, 5 in the history of the program. As here's Flanagan. Abby bounce pass right side. Kylie Kirk just checking in moments ago. As there is a left corner three. No good. Bounces off backside. Rebounded by Alyssa Yeager. And the Orioles have it. Now it's poked away. Coming up with it there is Ashley Toll. 6-4, the 2 point lead now for Springville. There's a right wing three. Got it to go. Sydney Burke, who just checked in moments ago with a 3-ball. Right wing, Sydney Burke. That's her 13th three of the year, 13 of 32, around 40%. Here's a drive all the way in. Contact. Can't get it to go. It's Minster, but Burke commits the foul, and Riley will go to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Wheatley, again, getting meaningful minutes from his bench, starting pretty early today.
4:32 to go here in the first quarter. A 1 point lead for Northland. We've had 3 lead changes in this game. And now our first tie at 7-all as Minster makes her first free throw. She's 2 of 2 for the line. She's got 4 points. Riley Minster, a 65% free throw shooter on the year. She knocks down the second one. 3 of 3 for the line. She's got 5. 8-7, her 4th lead change of the contest. 1 point lead inside. Beautiful pass by Kurt from the right corner into the right block. Somebody lost their offensive player, and it's Grace Flanagan with an easy layup underneath. Another lead change. 9-8 now. Lynx. 4-10 and counting here in quarter number 1.
Looks like Lynx are setting up in that 2-2-1 after a made basket, and then they're settling back into their 1-3-1 like always.
Driving baseline with some pinballed out of bounds. It goes off of the Springville player as Abby Flanagan was lucky not to touch that one. As Springville head back on defense. Coming back in is Nicole Kane. 9-8 the advantage here. Exactly 4 minutes on the clock. Quarter number 1. Lynx by 1 has battled number 1 teams. Northland looking to hold the advantage in the Tri-Rivers Conference with a perfect record so far. There is a left wing three. Spins around and pops out front side. Rebounded by Nahaso. Up ahead, here's Kane. She'll throw it across the lane, and it's lost out of bounds. Trying to get to Sammy Johnson coming from the right block. Just thrown too high for Johnson's arms to reach up to, and we go back the other way. Northland ball, they lead by 1. 9-8, 3.5 to go, quarter number 1. Up top is Flanagan, to Flanagan. You're going to say that a lot here tonight, the sister-sister connection. There's a three, right wing. Kylie Kurt gets it to go. As Kurt, her first field goal of the night, she's got 3 points. She comes in 22 of 57 now, around 40%. There is a jumper from 17 feet inside the left corner. That's Sammy Johnson, knocks down her first field goal, and it's 12-10 now. Inside, nice pass, fading away off the top of the square, and good for Grace Flanagan. She's got 4 points. 4-point lead matches the largest. Here's Nahazel for a jumper from 16 feet. No good, but a backside rebound just over the head of Burke. Johnson was there, right time, right place. Put it up and good. And it's 14-12 now. North Linn by 2. 2.5 to go, quarter one. Here's a left wing three. Grace Flanagan, no good. Bounce it off backside. Fighting for it was Kurt. And the Springville player, Maddie Wagaman, will go off of Springville. Stay North Linn basketball, I believe, what the official called. Few subs here as Burke, Paul, and Grace Flanagan come out. It's LeGrand back in there, as well as Hannah Bridgewater, who's a little bit under the weather. She did not play the JV game, and there's a steal up top by Minster, and a foul called off the window and good. Minster makes another basket, has a chance at another three-point play.
Riley getting behind the links there, stealing up there at the top of the key after the ill-advised inbounds pass, and again getting passed behind the links. Again on the line for another chance at a three-point play.
We're tied at 14, our second tie of the game. And there is our sixth lead change. Minster, another three-point play.
Is she 5 for 5 from the line already?
She is 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
From the line, she's got 8 points. Up top is Bridgewater. Skip pass, right wing to left wing. Kurt back to Bridgewater. We talked about Hannah Bridgewater not feeling the best here tonight. She's playing through it, toughening out the sophomore. They did not play her the JV game, which the JV girls won 49-28 over Springville. Ellie Ware with a team-high 17 points tonight. Here's a left wing for a three. Got it to go. Kylie Kurt, nothing but nylon there for Kurt, her second triple of the game. And Kurt has 20. Check that. Kurt has 38 threes now of the year. 23 threes of the year. Looking at the wrong column again. As there is a steal. North Linn has it coming back the other way. Knocked out of bounds by Nahazel. They're trying to get it inside of Emma Ware from Kurt from the corner. 17-15. 2-point lead here. 7 lead changes so far in this game. $1:35 to go, quarter one. The 2 threes already for Kylie Kurt. Helping out this offense. She averages 8 points coming in. She's got 6. Here's Tall. Nice pass inside. Got it to go. Anna LeGrand. And she'll be on the line as she is fouled. LeGrand, her first basket of the game as LeGrand comes in. The 5th leading scorer on the team with around 8 points a game. She's a 73% free throw shooter. Well, where she'll be now, let's see, Yeager commits her first foul.
Simple basketball there. Switch again. High post to low post. Bounce pass from high to that low block. A patent of Wheatley's offense.
That is the first team foul on Springville. The free throw was no good. Off the right side by LeGrand. And here's the ball just thrown out of bounds. Coming near side, Springville. And it goes out of bounds. And North Linn will bring it back. 4-point lead, 19-15. The 4-point lead for the Lynx. There's a right wing three. Got it to go. Another three ball by Kylie Kurt. Her 3rd three of the game. She's got 9 points. 7-point lead, the largest now for the Lynx. 22-15. A minute and change to go here in quarter one. Here's a left corner three. No good. At the bottom of the backboard, just underneath the rim. I don't think it touched the rim as it bounded down. Bridgewater and also Yeager were there fighting for that ball. Tie ball will go North Linn basketball. 57.6 to go. Quarter one, 22-15. The Lynx by 7. Here in this battle, number 1, North Linn in 2A. Number 1, Springville in 1A. North Linn, the largest school, the enrollment of 154. The Fed's doc number on Springville is 81 students. Here's Kurt, short corner, threw it off the foot of Nahazel, goes out of bounds. This day, Lynx basketball going left to right. As Emma Ware will come back in, taking a breather is Anna LeGrand. 48.6 to go, 7-point Lynx lead. Flanagan looking, Abby gets it in on the baseline to Ware, trying to throw it over the top of the defender. She gets it back. Now they get it around right corner, driving in. Flanagan, nice pass inside. Ware off the window and good. Nice aggressive move by, is that Tall or Ware? Ashley Tall it was. Thank you. Tall gets her first field goal of the night, lead scorer with 16 a game. She'll go to the line to shoot here, where she's a 66% free throw shooter. That's the first foul on Michaela Nahazel, team number 2 on the Orioles.
Almost made the cardinal mistake, post player dribbling in the lane, but kind of found that little area and made it go.
luckily got away with it. Whatever works. And the biggest lead now of 10, 25-15, 35 seconds and counting. Here's Nahazel will take the 6-footer. She airballs it off the backside, pinball around, off to Springville. The baseline official, Mr. Leckenberg, says, and we go back Northland way. 32 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. 10-point lead here in favor of Northland. As right corner, Flanagan skips it over to Abby. Now, short corner, trying to force it inside Tall, and it was knocked out of bounds by Springville. Ware trying to get that ball in to her post-playing teammate, Ashley Tall. 25-15, 10-point lead, 10 seconds to go. Getting it in, but it's popped up in the air by a Springville player. Tall now to Ware on the baseline jumper from 8 feet out. Got it to go. That's Emma Ware. Her second basket of the game. Under a second to go. A half quarter by Riley Minster is no good. And a 12-point lead for Northland. 27-15 in this high-scoring quarter number one. Lynx get the 12-point advantage as we head into the second quarter. And we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Along with in-studio producer Faith Hunt, John Swisher, Chris Nielsen, back with you for North Linn. Second quarter underway. 27-15, North Linn with the lead. There's a jumper from the right corner. A 15-footer right baseline. Got it to go for Springville. The first basket by Alyssa Yeager, and it's a 10-point lead. Largest has been 12. We've had 7 lead changes, 2 ties in this game. North Linn with the 10-point lead. 7.5 to go, quarter number 2. Here's Tall, a little contact inside. She got rid of it. It's lost off of the hands of Emma Ware and the Springville basketball. Ware, Tall, Flanagan, and LeGrand, the original starting 5 for the Lynx. Sammy Johnson is out there for Springville. Other than that, it's starters. As all the way in, Nahazel off the window and good. There's the first field goal of the game for Michaela Nahazel, leading scorer, 17 points coming in for the Orioles. An all-stater, last couple of years, helping her team get the previous 2 Class 1A state champions. And there is a, they call it a jump ball now.
Held ball there.
Held ball will be Northland basketball. 27-19, 7:02 to go here in the second quarter. Tall getting it into Ware. The baseline, she'll kick it out to LeGrand. Bounce passes it to Flanagan. Abby takes a couple dribbles, now sends it over left side. LeGrand back into the post on the short corner of the baseline, trying to get it inside the middle of the lane to Tall, but a kick ball there off the right shoe top of Nahazel. And the Lynx will keep it 27-19, 6:53 to go. Second quarter, Tall has it right wing. Now Grace Flanagan. Flanagan crossover dribble, passes over to LeGrand. Into the short corner again. Aggressive move, but dribbling it out of bounds. There's a baseline official. And Emma Ware commits the 4th turnover for North Linn. 27-19, 6:44 to go here in the second quarter of play.
Looks like Coach Wheatley's going to back off his press a little bit and then settle in that 1-3-1.
Right corner. The Yeager, now they skip it over. Minster. Sammy Johnson will right-hand dribble it. Inside, batted away by Tall. Emma Ware comes away with it. And now Grace Flanagan will dribble it over the timeline with that Lynx logo. Sits at half court. 27-19, 6:15 and counting here in quarter number 2. That's going to go off the leg of Tall. Good hands there by Nahasel. She hit it straight down off the shin of Tall and goes out of bounds. The elder, Mr. Lechtenberg, there to make the call. We go back the other way. 27-19, 6:10 and counting here in quarter number 2. Minster has it right side of Johnson. Johnson looking back up top. Nahasel at the free throw line, try to force it inside. It hits off of LeGrand, saving it from out of bounds. The right to LeGrand was Alyssa Yeager, and the Lynx have it going left to right. Flanagan will bring it up. Still an 8-point lead for North Linn. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. There's a right wing three. Got it to go. Grace Flanagan with her first 3 of the game. That's her 7th points. Flanagan at 46-3 of the year, 46 of 98 now. She has the Traverse Conference and North Linn record for most threes in a game when she hit 10 threes in that 99-23 win over Cal Wheat back on Tuesday night, January 9th, a couple weeks ago from tonight. There's a steal. Flanagan comes up with it. Passes it right side. Now gets it back inside. Call all by herself, but it's blocked away. But on the arm foul called on Alyssa Yeager. And to the line will go Ashley Toll.
I tell you what, Swish, it might not show up in the stat sheet as much, but Anna LeGrand getting rebounds down here, bringing it up the court, making that pass in there to Toll. I used to call her like the Swiss Army knife. You know, she does everything. She might not light the scoreboard up with points, but, you know, she's vital to this Lynx team and really showing her senior leadership out here tonight.
First one is good by Toll, and now we have a timeout, 30-second timeout on the floor. North Linn called that one? No, it was Springville calling it. Thank you. As, Anna LeGrand, 67 rebounds coming in. She's third on the team at that, 40 defensive, 27 offensive. She has 32 assists on the team. She has 33 steals, a couple blocks.
But that big stat right there, 6 turnovers. I mean, she handles the ball a lot. You know, sometimes you'll get a good guard or two, like, say, Menster here tonight on one of the Flanagan twins. You know, you can see Coach Wheatley, you know, she'll give it to LeGrand to bring it up because she's drawing that maybe that little bigger defender that, you know, eases the pressure up a little bit. You know, with her handling the ball and still having 6 turnovers on the year, that's a big telling stat of how good she is and how good she's taking care of that basketball.
One of those role players, 5th leading scorer as well, with around 8 points a game. As Ashley Tall, the second one is up, and that is good. Ashley Tall adds to her point total. Tall with 5 now. And we have the biggest lead of the game for North Linn at 13, 32-19. 5:09 and counting here in this second quarter of play. Johnson has it left wing. Here's a jumper from 17 feet. No good. Bounced it off front side. Rebounded by Flanagan on the miss by Wagaman. And now Flanagan has it. Up top to Grace Flanagan. Bounce pass back to Abby. Right side. Inside to Tall. Tall now left wing. Kylie Kurt. Kurt puts it on the floor. Now a skip pass. Left to right side. All the way in. Avoiding defenders. Great job there. The footwork by Grace Flanagan. She has her 4th field goal of the game. She's got 9 points. Right side, Johnson. Up top with it. Now back to right side, Minster. Left wing. Back up top. Johnson looking. Now Minster, short corner. Nahasel. They're doing a great job. Michaela Nahasel, only 2 points so far in this game. There's a ball slide away on a 3 attempt by the lefty, Nicole Kane. Good block by Sydney Burke there, who just checked in moments ago off the bench for the Lynx, as did Kylie Kurt. 34-19. What an effort here by the Lynx defensively. The crowd getting into it. Some of the players clapping on the floor, applauding the crowd for applauding them. A blocking foul called there up top. Grace. Is it Abby or Grace?
Grace with the foul.
Be her first.
Excuse me, Abby.
It was Abby. Her second. Team number 4
You
now.
could tell why I'd be confused, right?
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Sometimes this hair gets in their number away. You can't tell.
That's the only thing we got to tell them apart sometimes. There's the right corner 3. Minster, no good. Rebounded by Kurt. 3:45 to go here in the second. 15-point lead, 34-19, the largest of the game for North Linn. This ball is just soccer kicked out of bounds by Minster there, left leg style. And the Lynx will keep it going left to right. 3:42 to go here in the first half of play. Lynx by 15. Flanagan inside the Tall, right block. She came back around, knocked away. Now there's another turnover. Ball is lost as Grace Flanagan comes up with it. Now Burke, left wing, inside. Tall turnaround jumper, no good. Left it short. It's had a defender, Johnson, right on her. The turnaround jump stop move was pretty, but just left it short. 34-19, 3:10 and counting here in this second quarter of play. Lynx with a much better effort coming off of that win over East Buchanan when they just didn't play the best. Still won 53-28 the other night in Winthrop Friday night. There's a right corner three by Kane. No good. Good hustle. Chased down by Wagaman there. And now the Orioles. Johnson. Here's a jumper from 18 feet. Got it to go. That's Maddie Wagaman, her first field goal of the game. Wagaman, fourth leading scorer with 6 points a game. 34-21, 13-point lead. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 2. And this is going to be a kick ball, stay baseline. Underneath for the Lynx. The Hosel comes back in for Springville. Bridgewater and Ware back in for the Lynx. And then for the first time for Springville, Melissa Knoll for Coach Zaruba and company. 34-21, 2:32 to go. Second quarter. Off left wing. This is LeGrand. Puts it on the floor. Out. Grace Flanagan. Right-handed dribble. To Kurt. Now inside. There is LeGrand. Ooh. I don't think he meant to blow the whistle.
Inadvertent whistle.
Yep. Inadvertent whistle it was called. And now they're going to get together. He's going to talk with the veteran official, Randy Kramer. He was calling that the ball was hit. Inadvertent whistle was the call. And now Coach Zaruba asking it should be a jump ball. Now Randy Kramer is saying, should that be a jump ball? He's talking to Mr. Lechtenberg. I think that's probably the proper way. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen that one in a while, the inadvertent whistle call.
Kind of looked like a jump ball, held ball there.
Yeah, he was calling that it was touch, but wasn't called a jump ball. But he misblew his whistle, and it will be called the jump ball, and it will be Springville basketball on the tie ball. Coach Wheatley now asking Mr. Kramer why the change. We go back the other way to Springville now, 34-21, 2:10 and counting here in the second quarter. Now here's Johnson for a 19-footer. Got it to go. Sammy Johnson, her third field goal of the game. She comes in only averaging 3 points a night. Seventh leading scorer on the team. Sixth leading scorer is Johnson, I should say. 34-23 now, 150 and counting here in the second. Bridgewater has it inside. There's Kurt, runs into some contact. Back out to LeGrand for a three. It banks it in.
Banks it in.
Got it to go. High off the top of the square. And some of the area banks open late on a Tuesday night as Anna LeGrand for the three-pointer that time, 37-23. This one's knocked away by LeGrand, and just a little shove in the back by Riley Minster.
It's a good segue there. We were talking about not too long ago about Anna LeGrand and that little Swiss Army knife we call her. Banks in the three, stealing it.
Yes, indeed.
And again, Hannah Bridgewater in there with that illness comes in and gets a couple deflections there from Minster and kind of disrupts them.
Great job by Bridgewater playing through being under the weather here tonight. 37-23 Northland, 128 counting. Where? Flanagan, tall for the jumper, no good. Off the backboard, left side. And rebound is out of bounds off the legs. Springville will get it. Grace Flanagan comes back in after a quick breather. 37-23. 1:10 and counting here in the second quarter of play. This battle number one is Northland and Springville. The Lynx 17-0. Springville 16-2. Left side, Johnson has it. And there is a three, top of the key by Nolm, no good. Rebounded by Northland. We go back the other way. 45 seconds and counting here in the second frame. 37-23. Kurt inside. Paul and a on the arm reach-in foul called to Michaela Nahazl, and she knew it when that whistle blew. That was her second foul on Nahazl, and a timeout called here for Coach Wheatley and the Lynx. A full timeout. We'll take a breather as well with 42 seconds to go in the second quarter. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Back into Northland High School, 37-23 as the final ticks of the second quarter wind down. 14-point lead for Northland. Score update from Albert. Pirates leading Edco 18-11. We'll send it there for the second game, the boys game. Our second half of the split doubleheader tonight. Nice jumper inside, 5 feet out. Ashley Toll gets her second field goal of the game, and Toll with 7 points. Springville not able to get a decent shot off at the horn, and that's the way the first half comes to a close. 39-23. Northland outscores Springville 12-8 in this first half of play, as the Lynx with the lead here at halftime. A 16-point advantage, their most here in the first half. We'll take a timeout. We'll gather up the stats and come back and talk about what we saw in that first half of play. This is area basketball, Northland style. You're listening to it from KMC Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor are your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoors, offering parts, sales, and service. Good luck to all area athletes from Ellis Implement and Outdoor, serving the area since 1937 in Coggin.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
And welcome back into Northland High School as a pie auction for post-prom fundraising going on National Pie Day 2018. Welcome back in to Northland High School for this battle of number ones. Number 1 in 2A Northland, number 1 in 1A Springville. Northland leading at halftime by 16, their largest lead of the game, 39-23. Got off to a quick start. And after we had a close back and forth game, 7 lead changes and 2 ties, and then they took a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 27-15. They outscored Springville in that second quarter, 12-8 for the 16-point lead here at halftime. Individual numbers for the Lynx led by Grace Flanagan and Kylie Kurt, both with 9 points. Grace with 1 3, Kylie Kurt with 3 threes, and 7 points for Ashley Cole, 2 for Abby Flanagan, 5 for Emma LeGrand, 4 for Emma Ware, as a 3-pointer for Emma LeGrand, 3 of them for Kylie Kurt, and 1 apiece for Grace Flanagan. 1 for Grace Flanagan, I should say, for 5 3-pointers, 6 scores in the column for Northland in the first 2 quarters of this ball game. For Springville, led by Riley Minster with 8 points, 3 points for Nicole Kane, 2 for Maddie Wagaman and Alyssa Yeager, 6 points for Sammy Johnson off the bench, as Michaela Nahazel only 2 points. Lynx have held her in check, 2 points in that second quarter. 1-3 for the Orioles offense, as they have been have had 6 scores, 4 of 4 from the free throw line for Springville, and the Lynx 3 of 4. As we take a look at some of the other numbers factoring into this 16-point lead for the Lynx here, Chris.
The big stat, is 11 turnovers for Springville in that first half. A lot of them kind of unforced, kind of breaking, getting behind the Lynx a little bit, and then kind of throwing it away.
As shooting-wise, the Lynx are shooting it quite well, but Springville isn't shooting it bad. They're just not getting a whole lot of shots off, as you talked about with those 11 turnovers.
Exactly right. It's really a hot shooting game here, as opposed to their first meeting. That first meeting, it was 16-16 at half when we were up in Springville there in December, and, a 39-23 game. We're almost, eclipsed the score of that first game. That first game, ended 48-35 in Northland's favor. We're already at 39-23, so, much expected with these two teams. Kind of the end of an era here tonight. This terrific Springville class, a runner-up as freshmen, two-time defending state champions. Can't expect anything different from these two teams here tonight.
Bench points tonight, 9 off the bench for Kylie Kurt, and 6 points all coming off the right hand of Sammy Johnson for Springville. 39-23 is our halftime score here from North Linn, as we will take a timeout, come back, third quarter coming up next right here from KMCH Sports.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
Welcome back in. North Linn High School. Third quarter officially underway now. 39-23, 16-point lead for the Lynx of North Linn. Number 1 in 2A. 17-0. Number 1 in 1A. Springville. 16-2. Here's a pass inside call from Ware. No good. And she's going to get called for a on the back foul. Going over the top of Johnson is Ashley Tall. That'll be her first. Team number 1 here. So we didn't have too many fouls, only 5 on Springville, 4 on North Linn in that first half. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter of play. So the starters out there for both teams besides Johnson is in there for the guard Nicole Kane. This one swatted away. And coming up with his Tall all the way in, off the window. And good. Ashley Tall, the steal and the basket on the other end. 9 points for Tall. 41-23, largest lead of 18 now.
You don't see that a lot, Swish. Post players stealing on one end and going coast to coast to the other.
That's how talented she is. Over 1,000 points in her career. The jump ball was called here as Minster went into Tall. That could have been jump ball. They had the ball to start, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Just called out of bounds. Must have been on Minster. Here's a nice pass. Flanagan to Flanagan. Grace to Abby inside the lane. Got behind her defender off the window. And good. 4 points for Flanagan. It's a 20-point lead, largest of the night. North Linn trying to run away with this one here at home. Here is Nahazel, no good off the back of the rim. Bounces backside, rebounded there by Yeager. 3 right wing by Wagner, no good. A foul on Minster as LeGrand had secured the rebound, and Minster will get called for a second foul. 43-23, 6:36 to go here in the third.
Those two were kind of banging down low right before that shot went up, and then it kind of transferred over to the other block. Getting a little physical here in North Linn tonight.
As the Lynx ahead by 20 right now. LeGrand, Flanagan, Tall and Ware, put up by Tall inside. That's going to be a foul call. As a block from behind by Hazel. I think it was the body on the other side. We'll see who gets it. Yep. Going to be called on 25, Sammy Johnson. That'll be her first. Team number 3 already for Springville with 6:24 to go in the third. Here's the free throw off there by Ashley Tall. Tall with her 4th free throw of the night. 4 of 4 now on the line for Tall. Comes in a 66% free throw shooter. 16-point average a game. No good as it bounces off near side on the second one. And Springville has it. 44-23. Largest lead at 21 now. Halftime at Albertette. The Pirates leading the Lady Vikings 29-21 of the boys contest. Intriguing matchup with Edco 14-2, Albertette 12-4. Bill Logan, Roger Wright have all the action for you coming up later on tonight here from KMCH Sports after we are done here from North Linn. Keep an eye on other games going around the area tonight. West Delaware boys at home against Maquoketa. The girls are down in Maquoketa. Cascade boys are at Comanche. Intriguing matchup there. Ball is on the floor. And coming up with it is North Linn. Here is Grace Flanagan, a little scoop shot to the right side. Getting the rebound somehow is Tall. She goes up with it, patting her rebound stance there. Another one off the window, no good. She's able to come up with it, put it up again, and she's fouled going back to the line to shoot 2.
Typical Ashley Toll right there. Like we talk about it a lot. She she won't jump higher than you. She'll just jump quicker than you. And have you been to a Northland game before in the past? You know, it's typical Ashley Toll. She might miss 1 or 2, but she's up there getting that rebound before you're even leaving your feet again.
Aggressive rebounder. 120 coming in, 47 offensive, 73 defensive for Ashley Tall. She makes both free throws there. So Tall on the night has herself 11 points. As Ashley Tall, impressive rebounding numbers for her. And this one's stolen away by Minster. She goes over the timeline, left-handed. Speedy. Hip-high dribble. Here is Kane for a 3. No good off the near side. Fighting for the rebound. Put up by Springville. Minster crashing to the ground. Springville faithful won a foul, but it was a quick play. Didn't see much contact from our angles. 45-23. The 22-point lead here. Inside, there is Hall. Knocked away. There, Nahazo comes up with it on the block away by Wagaman. 4:50 and counting here in the third. 45-23 North Linn, the commanding lead now. At home. Inside, now back out, right corner, 4-3. No good off the backside. Shot by Springville's Minster. Abby Flanagan throws it baseline. Where? Now back out. Driving in LeGrand. Bounce pass right side. Shot is up. No good by Abby Flanagan. And on the arm foul called on Emma Ware. And we go back Springville basketball. As Ware will pick up her first foul. Team number 2 here in the second half is Kylie Kurt. Sydney Burke back in for the Lynx. Melissa Knoll re-entering for Springville. Right side, now inside, up, out the backside. Shot attempted there by Wagaman. Good job defensive pressure there by Tall, staying straight up and down. Now a pushing foul called. Too much contact from behind on Ashley Tall on Nahazo, I believe. It's on Michaela. That's her third, and it is. Big foul there on Michaela Nahazo. 45-23, under 4 minutes to go. Here in this one. This third quarter, I should say. This shot inside. Knoll comes away with the rebound.
That third foul on Nahazo, putting Nahazo at 3 and Minster at 3 here halfway through the third.
It's going to be on the floor foul called as Nahazo had it. Driving left to right in the middle of the lane. The baseline inbounds underneath for Springville. That's the second foul on Ashley Toll. Team's number 3 here. Toll will take a breather, and Emma Ware is back in. She joins Burke, Flanagan, and Kurt here for the Lynx. 3:45 to go. Third quarter, 45-23 in favor of the Lynx. Up top with it is Kane. Knoll, now Johnson. Back into Kane. Good. from the left side, 3 feet out, right over the top of Flanagan. And Kane has her second field goal. First was back in the first quarter. She's got 5. Back to a 20-point lead. Aaron passed there. Grace thought Ware was deeper than she was, trying to get there underneath the basket. Out through her. And it's another turnover here for the Lynx, 45-25, 3:20 and counting. In this third frame of play, right wing, left-handed dribble, Kane. Back left side, now back up top. There's the Hazel. Baseline. Pass to Kane. She throws it out to Johnson, almost gets knocked away. Now it does, but lost out of bounds off the kneecaps of Grace Flanagan. It'll stay Springville basketball going left to right. 45-25 Lynx, 3:06 to go in this third quarter of play. Talk about there's a shot inside, up and good. Maddie Wagaman. She got past the defenders that time. Here's Abby Flanagan for a 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Hazel. 45-27. Hazel gets it ahead. Wagaman. Across the lane. Knocked out of bounds. The hustling Sydney Burke. 3 new faces in the lineup here for the Lynx. As re-entering is Bridgewater, Toll, and LeGrand. They join Grace Flanagan and Kylie Kurt. 45-27, 2:44 to go. Third quarter. Springville, a 5-win team against North Linn. Undefeated in Class 1A boys. Coming up later on tonight here from North Linn. We'll give you updates of that contest as well during our Edco Albertette boys coverage. There's a 3 top of the key by Michaela Hazel. She's got 5 points. Back to a 15-point lead, 45-30. Good look there by Grace Flanagan. A little pick and roll there and going all the way into the basket. Toll wide open. And defenders were chasing her. Not in time. Toll has herself 13 points on the floor. Timeout will be called. Knoll was stuck on the floor with the ball. The timeout here for Springville will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Again, Coach Whitley going to his bench with Sydney Burke and Kylie Kirk coming in. Kylie stayed in when the starters kind of came back in, but Sydney Burke hustling down the court, deflecting it away on a potential run out by Springville to save 2 points.
Both 5'7" in stature, the junior Kurt and the sophomore Burke. Kylie Kurt averages 8 points a game. Sydney Burke, 5 points tonight, 7th leading scorer on this team. As Kurt had a hand in that Class 2A state qualifying team a year ago as they lost first round to Western Christian. Trying to get back to the state tournament this year, the North Linn Lynx. Undefeated 17-0, number 1 in Class 2A. A 17-point lead right now, 47-30. Jumper from the left side, got it to go on the baseline. 7 feet out, there's Knoll. Melissa Knoll, her first field goal of the game, and it's a 15-point lead again. 47-32. Here's a deep 3 from the Coggin area. That's no good. Off the back of the rim, out backside, and rebounded by Bridgewater. Inside it's Tall from Flanagan. That's going to be a foul call. If it's on the Hazel, her 4th. Sammy Johnson was there, too, and it's going to be called on Johnson. And that's a fortunate for Springville, as to the line will be Ashley Tall. Sammy Johnson's 2nd personal foul. Tall will go back to the line. She's missed one of 7 tonight. And she can't get that one to go as well off the front of the rim. 47-32 Lynx. Good news from Carver. Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. The Hawkeyes leading the Badgers of Wisconsin at halftime, 37-28. So Hawkeyes need a better effort, and a win would be nice tonight after that loss on Saturday on Chris Street Memorial Game Day against the number 3 ranked Purdue Boilermakers. Paul misses the second one. 47-34. That's on a basket by Mahazel. Her 3rd field goal. She's got 7 points. Up top, Abby Flanagan for a 3. No good. Off short right side. Rebounded by Kane. And a $1.10 and counting. Knoll gets it over. Press put on here by North Linn. Kane will chase it down to the corner. Springville will try to set it up here. Hazel inside, the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Johnson crashing for the rebound. Contacts Anna LeGrand, and she'll get called for her 3rd personal foul, number 6 on Springville as a team. Grace Flanagan comes back in. Anna Bridgewater will take a breather here. That is the 7th team foul, I should say now. So shooting one, the bonus will be Anna LeGrand. Second time on the line, 0 for 1. As she missed one in the first quarter, she's got 5 points. 1:02 to go here in the third quarter. Up and good on that one. 48-34 now, the lead for North Linn of 14. The largest has been 22. Second one is good there. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Springville basketball going left to right. Couple substitutions here. Riley Minster back in, as is Alyssa Yeager. 1 minute exactly to go, third quarter. 49-34. North Linn breaking the pressure here. A little person-for-person action for North Linn. Nozzle put it on the floor, throws it inside. Yeager bounces it off the foot of Flanagan. And the Lynx come up with it. It's Flanagan, Toll, LeGrand, and Kurt. The 5 for North Linn. 35 seconds and counting, and a 15-point advantage. Up top goes Wheatley.
Got a little bark to him.
Yeah, shouting out the command there. It's Wheatley, assisted by Kevin Getkin. 9th-year assistant coach here at North Linn, and there is a pass inside. Toll off the window. And good. Ashley Toll. 17. They get 15 points on the night for Ashley. A nice pass. Yeager going to be hit as she went up for it. She'll go to the line as I believe Anna LeGrand will get called for that one. And shooting 2 will be Yeager, and Anna LeGrand commits her second foul. Team number 4. 7 on Springville's side. First free throw is up and good. First time on the line for Yeager. She's got 3 points now. As Alyssa Yeager, the 4th leading scorer, 6 points a game, a 68% free throw shooter. No good off the right side that time. And rebounded by North Linn. Up ahead. Right wing, Kurt surveying. 5 seconds to go. Flanagan has it up top. Abby. 2 seconds. Dribbling right side. Throws it up at the buzzer. Got it to go. Abby Flanagan avoiding the defender. Fade away left to right. And got it to go in. Nothing but net.
Swish, I think she cracked a smile there.
Oh,
you don't often see that.
That'd be more unbelievable than the shot she just took. 53-35. As we are in the 4th quarter coming up after this. Lynx a commanding lead at home. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Fourth quarter underway back in North Linn. Springville had the ball going left to right. They get the first basket. Alyssa Yeager, her second field goal of the game. Missed shot there, left corner by Grace Flanagan. Abby gets on the floor, hustles it down, but Springville going to get it back as Minster, and a timeout here called by Springville, saving the possession. Minster was on the floor with that ball, trying to get it to a teammate. As a full timeout called here by the Springville Orioles. As 53-37 with 7:25 to go in this fourth quarter of play. As leading the way right now, Ashley Tall with 15 points for the Lynx. Grace Flanagan has 9. Abby Flanagan has 6. 7 points for Anna LeGrand and 4 points for Emma Ware. Kylie Kurt has 9 points, all 9 of those coming in the first half. As the 16-point advantage, the Lynx have led by as much as 22 in this game.
Yeah, that last quarter, a 14-12 advantage for Northland, kind of more even as opposed to that second quarter when Northland kind of imposed its will.
2 timeouts remaining for Springville. 4 left for Northland. 7:20 and counting here in the fourth. 53-37. Pass inside. Be deflected away. It'll stay Oriole basketball as 2 white jerseys there. As fighting for that ball is the offensive player, Maddie Wagaman. 36-24 after 3 quarters. Alburnett leading Edco in Alburnett tonight. The girls contest in that Tri-Rivers matchup. Here is Grace Flanagan is going to get the ball back. Goes all the way in. Has it skim off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Springville. 53-37. 6:50 and counting here in quarter number 4. Here's Minster. Almost traveled. Able to get a shot off, but it's no good. A rebound. And stepping on the inline was the Springville player, Alyssa Yeager.
Coach Aruba thought Minster was bumped there, kind of going in the lane, kind of threw a little wild shot up.
6:45 and counting here in the game. 53-37. Up top, LeGrand will hand check there. Johnson getting away with it. Flanagan dribbling up, left-handed up top. Abby now to Ware. Inside the tall, back out. Dribbles out inside the left wing, gets them Ware. Being patient here is Northland. Taking care of the basketball with a 53-37 lead. 6:15 and counting. Here's a throw inside, and that was not patient enough there by Toll, trying to make something happen there. But in this case, those are times where you can look for a better chance to get it inside.
It looked like the Licks were really trying to slow it down, maybe work the clock, get a layup, and kind of a little forced pass there from the high post to low post, and Springville basketball.
53-37, jumper there inside the free throw line by the Hazel, no good. Backside rebound called. Foul called on the rebound as Yeager had it, and I believe Anna LeGrand will get called for the pushing foul. No, it's called on Emma Ware. It'll be her second. Team number 5. 5:55 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 53-37 Northland. Inside, off the window, no good. Out front, Tolls. Skies for the rebound. Up top with it. Now left side, LeGrand. Dribbles around all the way in. No good. High off the window. Backside rebound by Toll. Gets it out to Abby Flanagan. She makes the jumper from 12 feet out. And the Lynx increase their lead 55-37 now.
Ashley Toll again. Quick rebound. Found Flanagan on the wing.
Left wing three. Got it to go. There's the hustle for the three-pointer. Her second of the game. She's got 10 points now. Double digits is the leading scorer of this team. No good. And a quick three by Northland. Paul had it inside. That's going to be the fourth foul call. Is that Minster?
Nahazel.
Or Nahazel. And it is on Michaela Nahazel, her fourth. Team number 8 here. One of the bonus shooting will be Abby Flanagan in a full timeout first for Northland. We'll take it with them. 5:09 to go in the game. 55-40. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Johnny Chris back with you. 5:09 to go in the fourth. The first free throw off the right hand of Abby Flanagan is no good. The Orioles get the ball down by 15, 55-40. Lynx led by 18 at the end of the third quarter. This one's knocked out of bounds by hustling Ashley Tall. The end bounded by Springville. Lynx led by 12 at the end of the first quarter. By 16 at halftime. By 18 at the end of the third. And they lead by 15 now. 55-40. 4:55 to go here in the fourth. Here's a jumper off the window. No good. Pinballed around. Yeager fighting for it. Jump ball will be called. It will go Springville basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath. 4:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still got some time here to Springville. Northland's got to be smart here and not play to lose. Play aggressively still, but smart. Minster has it over the timeline after the throw in the backcourt. Off the inbounds for the baseline. This one, went off the foot of the Springville player that time. As right there was a Flanagan. Wagaman fighting for that ball. Goes off her foot and out of bounds.
Right before the break, that was Nahazel's fourth foul. She is sitting right now about halfway through the fourth.
Lynx have the ball up by 15. It's Kurt. Burke has it knocked away by Yeager, and she'll bring it over the timeline with the dribble. Passes it right side. Step back three. Minster lets it backside. Rebounded by Burke. And now Flanagan will bring it up. Flanagan, Tall, Flanagan, Kurt, and Burke to 5. As this is Kurt. Inside, left of the lane, Tall, back out. Grace Flanagan for a three. Bounds up in the air, no good. Going to be last touch by Springville. Good call there by the baseline official right on it. That's what we would have called as well, off the hands of Alyssa Yeager. 55-40, 4:03 to go here in the fourth quarters. Nahazel's back in there now with those 4 fouls. Flanagan, bounce pass inside. Turn around now. Out top, Toll to Flanagan. Grace. Right-handed hip-high dribble. The defender trying to get screened was Tall. She goes away from it. And now LeGrand going to back it out. Standing on the edge of the Lynx logo inside the timeline at half court. 3:40 counting here in the fourth. Here's LeGrand. Dead with his dribble. Gets away from Nahazel with it with the bounce pass. Falling to the ground. That's going to be a jump ball call. It'll stay Northland basketball as Flanagan falls to the ground with Wagaman, as Wagaman just grabbed on that basketball. As a fight for the ball as they both hit the deck.
You don't see it too often, but Springville kind of forced to get out of that, the patented 2-3 zone, playing a little man-to-man defense here, try to create some turnovers.
Third inside, now Flanagan in the lane, low contact, put up, and it will be blocked out of bounds off the hands of Wagaman. Northland faithful, one little contact there. There was some. Officials letting them play it out here. 3:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Northland by 15, 55-40. Trying to stay undefeated with their 17-0 mark, the number 1 team in Class 2A. Top team in the Tri-Rivers Conference. Looking for their 12th conference title this year. 7th in the 5-player game, and here's going to be contact called. Hitting the deck hard was Alyssa Yeager, and the offensive foul called. And now we got blood, I believe, on Yeager. They're pointing at her.
Quite the collision there down low.
It was, and Abby Flanagan picks up the offensive foul. Yeager has to go out to get taken care of. The guard in there. Back in, Nicole Kane, the 5'6" junior.
Yeager looks like she's heading to the locker room real quick.
Holding
that towel in her mouth.
This game an hour and 5 minutes old. We have a timeout here. It's a call timeout. It's going to be a blood floor timeout here as Yeager left some blood on the floor. I just want to thank our sponsors here of Northland Girls Basketball tonight, our 47 Sports Boosters, also Beedminter Manufacturing, Ellis Implement, and Outdoor. 3:18 to go here in this fourth quarter. It's a 55-40 lead, the 15-point advantage for these Northland Lynx. As Springville plagued with some foul trouble here tonight. The Lynx have done a nice job on Michaela Nahazel, holding her to only 2 points in that first half. She's had 8 now in the second half. With those 4 fouls, really haven't seen her or Minster step up tremendously here down the stretch. Nahazel has tried to. Riley Minster, only 8 points. All those were in the first quarter, so they've done a tremendous job on her as well.
Yeah, Riley really started out hot, getting behind the Lynx defense and a couple run-outs. what was she, 4 of 4 in the first quarter from the line. All 8 points in that first quarter.
Yes.
She looked like she was really having a hot start, and really the Lynx kind of shut her down, taking good care of the basketball. Riley Minster, she's known these last 4 years playing for Springville. The steal out front in that 2-3 zone, getting a lot of runouts, and Lynx have kind of held her to that tonight.
55-40, 3:18 to go in this fourth quarter. A 15-point lead for North Linn, trying to hang on and move to 18-0. Springville has the ball, going left to right. Over the timeline with the dribble is Minster. Right-handed, hit by dribble. Now has it knocked away, but gets it back, goes in, and the foul called on the floor. It'll be the 17th foul, so 1-and-1 shooting here for Springville, as Minster will be on the line as they call the reach-in grabbing foul on Abby Flanagan. Nope, check that. That'll be on Emma Ware. That's her third. As Minster on the line to shoot one and a bonus. First one no good. Off the backside. So the Lynx get the ball. Going right to left. Flanagan, LeGrand, Tall, Kurt, and Weir are the 5 for North Linn. LeGrand has it all the way in, up off the window, and good. The defense didn't step in to take it away, and LeGrand took full advantage of it. She's got 9 points, a lead to 17 with 2:45 and counting to go. Inside, Minster gets behind the defender off the glass, and good. Riley Minster, there's her first field goal of the fourth, and now just an errant pass thrown it deep. LeGrand could get there in time. She saw a wide open player, I think it was Flanagan, from half court, but too hard on the pass and out of bounds. 57-42. Minster will bring it up. 2.5 to go in this game. This one's knocked away and stolen away in front of the Hosel. Trying to force one to left wing was Wagaman. Abby Flanagan snares it away. Another Springville turnover. They had 11 in the first half. Did the Orioles. 57-42. 2:10 and counting here in this quarter number 4. As this is Kylie Kurt. Up top is Tall. Now Tall. Pass it up top to Kurt. As Kurt driving in. That's going to be a travel call as she tried to pinball it to herself and keep position, but the traveling call, we're going back the other way. 57-42, 1:45 and counting here in the fourth. North Linn faithful can taste it here, but the Lynx got to play defense for the final minute and a half to close this one out. Only 3 games left after tonight at Edco, Central City, and Maquoketa Valley. They try to get a conference title again for the second year in a row. And the 5th out of the last 6 seasons, it would be for North Linn, looking for their 12th overall conference title in the Tri-Rivers, and their 7th in the 5-player game. 57-42, and a foul there on Ashley Tall, her 3rd, 8th on the Lynx. 1 in the bonus, shooting up and good is Wagman. She'll have 1 more. She must have shot 2 already.
Yeah, she missed the first one.
Thank you. As our whistle called. We have a timeout. Timeout called for North Linn. A 30-second timeout will be. We'll keep it right here. 57-43, 1:27 to go. So still just play smart here. Take care of the basketball. Make Springville work. And what they have to do here is foul you if they don't get the turnover. So take care of that ball. It seems easier said than done when you get girls flailing for the ball and trying to do everything they can to force a turnover.
Both teams are so long, too. Extending these 2-3 zones of these presses. You don't see it too often in girls basketball, but, both teams, arm's length away to make it so long. It's tough to hit those passing lanes.
14-point advantage here, 1:27 to go.
If, Springville's going to get back into this game, they're going to have to hit, every free throw, not just go 1 or 2 from the line.
Kurt was fouled immediately by Melissa Knoll. And Kylie Kurt will go to the line for the first time in this game. 9 points for Kurt on the night, all of them in that first quarter when she had 3 threes. As she goes to the line, 19 foul for Springville. 1 of the bonus coming here for Kylie Kurt, who is a 67% free throw shooter.
I necessarily wouldn't say it's a play of the game, but that spurt that she had there in that first quarter had to be the play of the game. You know, she hit 3 threes, boom, boom, boom.
Really sparked that offense.
Yep, and from there, I mean, you said it yourself back in that first quarter, we had 7, 8 lead changes, and then all of a sudden, Kylie Kurt, Sydney Bird come in and right off the bench and hit, 4 threes in that first quarter.
First one's good. Second one off the front of the rim for Kurt, 58-43. And counting here in this fourth quarter of play. Up top, now left side. Full contact there. Ball is knocked away. Minster back to the right corner for a three. Air ball up the backside. Just hasn't been a good shooting night for Springville, but credit Northland's pesky defense. They've been all over the place. There's a pass inside. Nice pump fake by Kurt to get her defender up in the air going for the block, and Kylie adds another basket. She's got 12. 50 seconds and counting. 60-43 all the way in off the rim, off the glass and good by Riley Minster. As a timeout coming here for Springville. A full timeout will keep it right here as Northland will increase their record to 18-0. They came in averaging 73 points a game. They'll be under that as Springville came in averaging 60. They'll be under that total as well, as the least amount scored for Springville this year was 35 in that game against Northland back on December 5th. And for Northland, coincidentally, the least they've scored in a game, 48 back on that game at Springville in early December. The least amount of points allowed for Northland's defense so far was that 12-point effort back on Tuesday, December 19th. As the most they've scored, 99, and that went over Cal Wheat back on January 9th for Springville. Most they scored was last night. They're coming off a game. I wondered if it would be a factor of fatigue. They beat Cal Wheat down at Calmus last night, 80-36 in a makeup game. So they will have 1-9 coming in, but the streak will end there as the Lynx winning 17 in a row, looking for their 18th here. As the least they've given up 14 and one over Springville back on January 2nd. Most a team has scored against them. Blackhawk out of Wisconsin, 55 points. And what do we have here?
An intentional foul on Springville, fouling Kylie Kurt before the ball was inbounded.
As they called a foul on Knoll for second. So the intentional foul coming here. Kylie Kurt on the line to shoot. 2, and they'll have the ball. 45.8 to go. Here in this fourth quarter, a 15-point lead for the Lynx. Kurt with the first free throw, she'll have one more. 61-45, 45.8 to go. And the second one up and good for Kurt. And the Lynx lead it by 17, 62-45, 45.8 here. Game is slowed down tremendously. An hour and 15 minutes right now. Shooting a few free throws. The Lynx are 3 of 5 in this fourth quarter. They get the ball after the intentional foul. There's a pushing foul called. Knoll again pushes Kurt to the deck.
Well away from the ball.
Yes, in front of the bench. 30 feet away from the ball where it was being inbound in the backcourt. 62-45. Kurt back on the line. This one not an intentional foul. That one could have been 2 with the fact that the ball wasn't around anywhere close.
And I assume Kylie shoots a pretty good free throw percentage.
Kylie Kurt on the year, 67%. She's shooting much better tonight.
Yeah.
As the free throw is up and good there. Tonight she's only missed 1. 4 of 5 with 1 more coming. Kylie Kurt. And that one's good as well. 64-45. 19. The largest lead early in the game was 22 for Northland. Trying to close this one out. Under 40 seconds to go. All the way in. Minster up and off the window and good. On the right side with the right hand. Minster gets her 6th point in the fourth quarter. There's a pass left side. Kurt, triple threat position. Be smart with the ball. Lynx. Try just hang on to it here and dribble it out. 20 seconds and counting. Flanagan throws it underneath. Kurt to kick it out. No shot. Coach Wheatley telling his girls to kick it out. No fouls from Coach Zaruba. And the Lynx are going to win this game. 64-47 will be our final here tonight. Northland improves to 18-0. Overall, 16 on the TRC. Springville falls to 16-3 and 15-2. The Lynx get the victory here tonight and set themselves up for a outright Tri-Rivers Conference title, going for their second in a row and fifth of the last 6 seasons. And the Lynx with a good shooting night, and they're able to get the victory here and hold off this pesky Oriole team on not a great shooting night for Springville, but again, give that defense and the rebounding credit for Northland here tonight.
You're exactly right. You know, finishing up this game, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs there, especially from the coaches and the players. It kind of ends a little end of the era, you know, the Springville talented senior class. Last time they'll be here at North Linn. I think that ends the series, at least the last 4 years at North Linn, now 5 wins to 3. So the trio of Wagaman, Nahazl, and Menster winning 3 of 8 games against the Lynx. North Linn a higher class, but really talented. It's been a treat kind of watching these these games the last 4 years.
You betcha. The last 8 meetings, North Linn now 5-3 since 2014. The last Springville win came here on February 5th of 2016, 46-42 for the Orioles. They won last year at Springville 44-41. As for Springville, Tri-Rivers Conference, it looks like North Linn can hang on if they finish business, close out here with at least a couple W's here with a perfect mark right now of 16-0. But for Springville, their goals are much higher to get back to that state tournament and do some damage as they're looking for their 3rd state title in a row, their 4th in program history.
Correct. And same thing with North Linn. Hopefully we'll both see both of those teams back at the well in Des Moines here in a couple weeks.
As North Linn tries to get back for the 2nd year in a row, as well as the Lynx coming off a first-round state qualifying performance from a year ago, as they will try to get back to the state tournament for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons as well. As the break here between games, we will come back and wait it out to get the head coach of Northland Lynx, Brian Wheatley, on before we send it to Albertette for Echo boys basketball coverage here tonight. We'll come back. Our postgame starts next as we have a final from Albertette in that girls contest, as the Albertette Vikings up 29-18 at the first quarter break, 21-11 at halftime, 36-24 the third, and they're able to hang on 42-30. Albertette beats Echo tonight. So we will play the waiting game here and see what the timing scenario is there in Albertette. And we'll get ready to send it to Bill and Roger in Albertette tonight for Echo boys basketball. We'll be back for our post game here. Lynx get the win, 64-47 in a battle plus 2A and 1A. Number 1 teams. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
This is George Davis from the law offices of Locher and Davis in Farley and Dyersville. Proud sponsor of our local youth as they develop confidence, character, and teamwork in high school athletics and learn lessons that last a lifetime. Best wishes to all our local students. We are cheering for you. Locher and Davis law offices located in Farley and Dyersville.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor are your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoors, offering parts, sales, and service. Good luck to all area athletes from Ellis Implement and Outdoor, serving the area since 1937 in Coggan.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
John and Chris back with you from Northland High School Gymnasium, joined by the fine head coach of Northland Lynx, Brian Wheatley, as his team gets the victory here tonight. They move to 18-0 overall, 16-0 in the Traverse Conference with the 64-47 victory over the Orioles of Springville. They started out close back-and-forth games, similar to back on December 5th at Springville, as your team was able to get a little separation there, but early on, a tight, close game. And it was kind of what you expected early on in this game. What were you seeing early on? What did you like and not like from your team early?
Early on especially, I thought we did a really good job on offense and moving the basketball. And excuse me there. My little throat's barking a little bit. But I thought we did a good job of getting some open looks inside. And that started leading to some inside out. We were able to knock some threes down there and open up a really nice lead at half. And probably the best half offensively we've played all season.
Absolutely, and great play by Ashley Tall. She had 7 points in that first half, but Anna LeGrand did a great job. Chris mentioned she's a Swiss Army knife of this team, does a little bit of everything. It doesn't always show in the point column. She did have 9 tonight, but great rebounds, just making the extra pass and doing a tremendous job here tonight. And of course, the Flanagan girls are their consistent selves. It just takes a little mix of everybody to get involved. And that's what makes this team so successful.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about that, Kevin and I all the time about just the depth of our team and the fact that we have a lot of different kids that can step up and do things. You mentioned someone like Anna. Her numbers aren't going to jump out at you, but if you're a fan of the game and you come watch her play, you can see all the things that she does to help her team win. She'll score a little bit. She'll rebound a little bit. She'll handle the ball a little bit for you. And she had a really good night for us. And as you mentioned, Ashley, kind of did what she did and had a great game. And everybody contributed. Kylie Kurt, I thought, came in and just had an outstanding game. The first half there, she got on a roll from the outside. And, boy, I tell you what, when you can bring someone like her off the bench and spark your team, that's just a huge advantage.
Great segue. You just said it, spark. We talked about the offensive spark. She hit those 3 threes in that first quarter. Kind of send you guys on that way. You never trailed again. At that point, we had 7 lead changes in the game. Never trailed again. She ended the game with 16 points as she had a tremendous fourth quarter as well, knocking down some free throws late for your team. That's another spark plug, another girl that can do a lot of things for your team, and off the bench, such a versatile player.
Yeah, she really is. And, the great thing about Kylie is, beyond her basketball ability is, she would start for most every team in the state. Quite honestly, she could easily start for us. But, she doesn't care about that. She just wants to do what helps the team. And right now we have a rotation that we're comfortable with, and she likes that role. She likes to be the one coming in off the bench. And, some nights she's one of our best offensive options. And I would say tonight would qualify as one of those. And just a great kid, a great teammate. And, she just does what is asked of her, as all our kids do. And that was a great team win tonight, I think. You kind of hit it on the head there, Swish. Everybody that came in did their job and contributed one way or another.
And able to find the ways to win. The offense, the defense here tonight, and getting your 18th win in a row sets you up for a great position to win another conference title. 5 of the last 6 seasons, if things stay like they are, and the second in a row here for this Northland basketball team. And just a great, consistent play this year. But I know the goals are bigger than this, and these girls just keep on working and not take anything for granted here, as it's still a journey in this process. 3 games left in the regular season.
Yeah, and we talked about that the other night. We came out Tuesday night at East Buchanan, and I said earlier we probably played our best half of the year. Tonight we played our worst half up there. And it was just more of a mental thing. We weren't focused. We weren't locked in on what we needed to do. And the one thing about this team is they learn from those kind of things. If things don't go well, they take that stuff to heart. They want to do well. They have high expectations. And, boy, our mental focus tonight was as sharp as it's been. And the one thing we talked about in the locker room is we're winding down to the end of the season here, 3 games left. And it's not one of those things we want to turn on and off. We want to keep that mental focus sharp regardless of our opponent. And, this is the time of year you want to be playing your best, and we looked awful good at times tonight. We had some things that we can do a little bit better as always, but overall just real proud of our effort and a great team victory for us here.
Always fun to play in front of the home crowd. Great support as usual here at North Linn, and this team 7-0 at home this year with 2 more home games to go.
Yeah, you can't say enough about our community. I mean, this place is packed, and then as we knew it would be. And just a great time to be a Lynx and great time to be a part of this community. And we really appreciate all the people coming out tonight.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for your time as always. We will see you soon. Look forward to the coverage in the postseason. Best of luck of rounding out another conference championship as the season winds down here.
All right. Thanks a lot, Swish.
You betcha, Brian Wheatley, the head coach of the Northland Lynx, as we continue to wrap this one up here tonight as the Lynx get the victory. 64-47. Quickly over the numbers before we get ready to send it down. But then Bill Logan and Roger Wright will take over. We'll stay here for updates of this Northland Springville game. We'll also give you updates of the Cascade boys game and West Delaware girls and boys games tonight at their respective sites of Manchester for the boys and Maquoketa for the girls. For North Linn tonight, 17 points for Ashley Toll, 9 points for Grace Flanagan, 8 for Abby Flanagan, 16 for Kylie Kurt off the bench, 9 points for Anna LeGrand, 4 points for Emma Ware. Cindy Burke, Hannah Bridgewater played and did not score as 16 points, all those off the right-handed Kylie Kurt as the bench points for North Linn, as they had 6 in the scoring column tonight and 5 3-pointers. For Springville, led by Riley Minster, 14 points. Michaela Nahazel had 10 points, 7 scores for Springville. Also in that column, Nicole Kane had 5, Maggie Wagaman 5 as well, as did Alyssa Yeager, as 6 points for Sammy Johnson, and Melissa Knoll added 2, as 3 3-pointers for Springville tonight, as the Lynx get the victory 64-47. Chris, final thoughts on this one for North Linn?
You got to be happy with the way the bench played for the Lynx. Not just the scoring, but the hustle. When you can sit when you can sit 3 girls on your bench and bring in 3 girls, 3 adequate girls that can come in and play that kind of defense the way Northland plays up and down the court, you got to be happy with the production that Coach Wheatley and Coach Getkin got out of that bench.
18 now in a row. 18-0 for the Northland Lynx. 16-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference. Trying to get another conference title here for Northland, looking for their 12th in school program history. 5 of the last 6 seasons and 7 in the 5-player game. Northland boys undefeated and number 1 in Class 1A, taking on a 5-win Springville team here tonight at home. We'll keep you updated on this one as well as the other score updates, as you'll hear Bill Logan and Roger Wright coming up to you from Springville, from Albernet, I should say, as Albernet hosting the Edco boys tonight. Albernet 14-2 and Albernet at 12-4, I should say, and the Edco boys at 14-2 as they get ready to meet tonight. The final of that girls' game earlier tonight from Albernet was the Pirates winning over the Edco girls by the final score of 42-38. Chris Nielsen, thank you for your time, and you are definitely on the list. Great job for your second time ever, first time here on the airwaves of a KMCH, and I enjoyed it, and I appreciate your insight here of Northland girls basketball.
Appreciate it, Swish. Working with the legend tonight.
Yeah, right. Well, carried away. Coach Mudd wasn't on. Don't get carried away now.
I'm talking about you.
Just want to thank our fine sponsors of Northland basketball here tonight, all 47 of our sports boosters. Also by Bean Bender Manufacturing and Ellis Implement and Outdoor. Appreciate them for their great support, as appreciate our Edco sponsors coming up. Bill will talk about them tonight as well. All 9 of those and our sports boosters as well. Thanks to Jim Myshide for helping out on the stats tonight, as Chris Nielsen, my color partner, and Jim Myshide on the stats, as he's a huge Hawkeye fan at heart, I know, as that's going to wrap it up here from Northland High School as the Lynx get the victory 64-47 over the Albernet Pirates. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors again, and to in-studio producer Faith Hunt. John Swisher, having yourself a good and safe rest of your night. We'll talk to you again shortly here if you stay tuned in for the Edco Albernet boys game, as we'll have updates from this one. So long for now from Northland High School in Troy Mills, everybody.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
The Albernet High School here, the Albernet Pirates and the Edco Vikings getting ready to start here. They're just